Imagine waking up one morning and realizing you've lost a few pounds without trying. Or noticing your skin is turning yellow. Maybe you think it's nothing, just a little fatigue or stress. But what if these small signs are telling you something important? What if these are early warning signs of one of the deadliest cancers in the world? Pancreatic cancer is a silent killer. And every year, over 57,000 people in America alone are diagnosed with it. Yet more than 47,000 will lose their battle. The truth is, many people don't even know they have it until it's too late. But today, I want to change that. I'm here to help you understand pancreatic cancer, recognize its warning signs, and most importantly, take action, because early detection can save lives. Pancreatic cancer is often called the silent killer for a reason. Unlike other cancers that show obvious symptoms early on, pancreatic cancer is often undetectable in its early stages. By the time people notice something is wrong, the cancer has often spread beyond the pancreas, making it harder to treat. But the real problem is that the symptoms of pancreatic cancer are subtle, and they develop slowly, making them easy to overlook. If left undiagnosed, pancreatic cancer can progress rapidly, and by the time a diagnosis is made, survival rates are drastically reduced. However, if caught early, survival rates improve significantly, up to 30% for those diagnosed while the tumor is still small and localized. Here's why early detection is so critical. If pancreatic cancer is diagnosed early, when the tumor is still small and hasn't spread, there are more treatment options available. Surgery to remove the tumor, chemotherapy, and targeted therapies can all be used to help extend life and improve quality of life. But if the cancer has spread, treatments become less effective, and survival rates drop dramatically. Early detection is the key to saving lives. And that's why it's so important to understand the symptoms and act quickly when you notice something unusual. Why should you care about pancreatic cancer? Well, the numbers are staggering. It's the third leading cause of cancer-related deaths worldwide. And its survival rate is shockingly low. Just 10% of people diagnosed with pancreatic cancer will survive for 5 years. And yet, many people, yourselves included, could be at risk without even knowing it. As we age, our risk increases, and if there's a family history of pancreatic cancer, the risk goes even higher. That's why early detection is so crucial, especially for those of us over 50 or with a family history of the disease. This isn't about causing fear. It's about empowering you with the knowledge to listen to your body and protect yourself and your loved ones. Too many people who waited too long to get checked because they didn't recognize the warning signs. By the time they did, it was often too late. But the good news is that early detection can make all the difference. It could give you more time, better treatment options, and ultimately, a better chance at survival. Now, I know this might sound overwhelming, but I want you to know that you can take control of your health by being aware of the signs and symptoms of pancreatic cancer. In this video, I'll walk you through 11 warning signs that you should never ignore and 3 preventive tips. There are lifestyle changes you can make that will reduce your risk. Welcome. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with all the exciting content we share. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Your support helps us reach more people and continue creating valuable content just for you. You can take control of your health, and being proactive is your best defense. So let's dive in. Symptom 1. Jaundice. Have you ever noticed a yellowish tint to your skin or the whites of your eyes? This subtle change might seem unimportant, but it can actually be one of the earliest signs of a serious condition like pancreatic cancer. This symptom, known as jaundice, occurs when there is an excess of bilirubin in the bloodstream, a substance produced when the liver breaks down red blood cells. Normally, the liver processes bilirubin and helps remove it from the body. But if there's a blockage in the bile duct, something that can happen when a tumor develops in the pancreas, bilirubin builds up, leading to the yellowish appearance of the skin and eyes. While jaundice can be caused by several conditions, when it's connected to pancreatic cancer, it can often signal that the disease has already affected the bile ducts. For many, the first sign of jaundice is a gradual yellowing of the skin, especially noticeable in natural light. At first, It might seem like a harmless change, and it may even go unnoticed or be brushed off as something temporary. However, as the bilirubin levels increase, the yellowing can become more pronounced. In some cases, it's not just the skin that's affected, the whites of the eyes, known as the sclera, may turn yellow as well. Jaundice is often accompanied by other symptoms, which can make it difficult to recognize at first. For example, someone might feel perfectly fine but notice a slight discoloration in their skin. This is why jaundice can go undetected for a while, as it may not cause pain or discomfort. However, it's important to be aware that when jaundice appears, it often means that something more significant is happening inside the body. What makes jaundice particularly concerning in the context of pancreatic cancer is its connection to the bile duct. As the tumor grows in the pancreas, it can begin to obstruct the bile duct, which is responsible for draining bile from the liver into the intestines. When this duct becomes blocked, bile backs up, causing an increase in bilirubin levels and resulting in the yellowish tint to the skin and eyes. This blockage can also affect the digestive process, making it harder for the body to break down fats from food. Though jaundice may not immediately cause other physical discomforts, it can sometimes be accompanied by itching, as the buildup of bile salts in the skin leads to irritation. This itching can range from mild to severe and may be more noticeable after bathing or during the evening. While scratching might provide temporary relief, the underlying issue, whether it's a blockage in the bile duct or something else, still remains. But over time, as bilirubin levels rise, the yellowing can intensify, and the whites of the eyes may turn a deeper shade of yellow. It can become so noticeable that family members or friends may be the first to point it out. One of the reasons jaundice can be a subtle warning sign is because it doesn't always come with noticeable pain or other symptoms. In fact, many people with jaundice may not feel particularly ill or may only experience vague discomfort, like mild nausea or a general sense of tiredness. This makes it easier to dismiss the yellowing of the skin as something less significant, especially if no other symptoms are present. However, jaundice, particularly when it's linked to pancreatic cancer, can signal that the cancer has started affecting key functions in the body. The liver and bile ducts are vital to processing and eliminating waste, and when they're compromised, it can lead to significant health issues. Though jaundice is not always the first symptom of pancreatic cancer, when it does appear, it often indicates that the cancer has grown large enough to impact vital bodily systems. At this stage, treatment options may be more limited, and the cancer may have spread to other parts of the body. This makes it crucial to pay attention to any changes in the appearance of the skin or eyes and to consider how jaundice might be a sign of something more serious. It's important to understand that jaundice is not just a cosmetic issue, it's a signal from the body that something is wrong. In the case of pancreatic cancer, it often suggests that the cancer has advanced enough to affect the body's ability to process and eliminate waste. The sooner jaundice is noticed, the sooner it can be addressed, leading to better outcomes and more treatment options. Symptom 2. Unexplained weight loss. Imagine waking up one morning and noticing your clothes fit differently, looser than usual. You step on the scale and realize you've lost a significant amount of weight. Yet you haven't changed your diet or exercise habits. This type of unexplained weight loss, often overlooked, can be a critical signal from the body, especially when it happens without any obvious reason. Unexplained weight loss is when the body loses weight rapidly or without effort, often because it's burning more calories than it's taking in. For individuals with pancreatic cancer, this occurs because the growing tumor disrupts the pancreas' ability to produce digestive enzymes. These enzymes are essential for breaking down food and absorbing nutrients. When the pancreas can't do its job properly, nutrients from food aren't absorbed effectively, causing the body to lose weight despite normal eating habits. In some cases, weight loss is more than just a reduction in fat, it can also involve muscle mass. As the body begins to break down its own tissues for energy, muscles shrink and strength diminishes. This can leave individuals feeling weaker, and over time, their bodies may start to look noticeably thinner, even if they haven't intentionally tried to lose weight. The emotional impact of such weight loss can be profound. It's not just physical, it can lead to confusion, frustration, and even anxiety. Someone might be baffled by their sudden change in appearance, especially when there's no clear reason for it. This sense of unease can make it difficult to ignore. Yet many people brush it off as a side effect of stress or a busy schedule, not realizing that it could be an early sign of something much more serious. When weight loss happens without any lifestyle changes, it can signal that the body is struggling to function properly. For those with pancreatic cancer, this symptom can occur alongside other issues, such as fatigue, nausea, or loss of appetite. The rapid weight loss can happen because the body is not absorbing nutrients or breaking down food efficiently, and it might not show any immediate signs of illness. Over time, the body becomes weaker, and without intervention, the effects can worsen. Unexplained weight loss may seem like a minor issue at first, but it is often a warning that something in the body isn't functioning correctly. When it happens suddenly and without a known cause, it should never be ignored, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms like jaundice or digestive discomfort. The body's attempt to shed weight without any effort is a signal to take notice. Abdominal pain is one of the most common and often the first signs of pancreatic cancer. However, it's also one of the most confusing symptoms because it's easy to mistake it for something less serious, like indigestion or a mild stomach virus. The reality is, this pain can be a signal that something much more severe is happening inside the body. Pancreatic cancer can cause pain in the upper abdomen, where the pancreas is located. As the tumor grows, it presses on surrounding organs and tissues, leading to persistent discomfort. The pain often starts as a dull ache, a sensation of fullness, or tightness in the stomach. It can feel like a heaviness that won't go away, no matter how much you rest. Over time, the pain intensifies, and it may begin to spread to other parts of the body, particularly the back. This type of pain isn't like the usual stomach ache from overeating or a mild upset stomach. It's deeper, more constant, and often sharp. For some, it can be so severe that it interrupts daily activities, including work, eating, and even sleep. The pain often becomes worse after eating, as the pancreas works harder to digest food. This increased activity can worsen the pressure from the tumor, intensifying the discomfort. What sets this pain apart is its unpredictability. At first, it may come and go, making it easy to brush off. But as time progresses, it becomes more persistent, lingering for longer periods. It may also radiate to the back, which is a characteristic feature of pancreatic cancer-related pain. Unlike back pain from muscle strain, this pain is deep and continuous. Some people describe it as a gnawing sensation that never fully goes away. As the cancer progresses, the pain may become more severe, especially if the tumor starts to block bile ducts or affects nearby organs. This can cause a variety of other symptoms, including jaundice and digestive problems. But it's the abdominal pain that often remains the most noticeable. For many, the pain becomes a constant companion, affecting their ability to enjoy meals or even to relax. The physical discomfort of abdominal pain is often compounded by the emotional stress it brings. Not knowing the cause of the pain can lead to anxiety and confusion. The body's signals become increasingly difficult to ignore, and the discomfort grows more pronounced, leading to a sense of helplessness. Some individuals may try to alleviate the pain with over-the-counter remedies, but these often don't provide long-term relief. As the cancer continues to develop, the pain may intensify further. It can affect both physical and emotional well-being, leading to a constant struggle to manage the discomfort. What started as a mild ache can become an overwhelming sensation that disrupts life, causing people to wonder whether their health is deteriorating. Abdominal pain caused by pancreatic cancer is often subtle at first, but it can become one of the most persistent and debilitating symptoms as the disease progresses. It's important to recognize this type of pain early on, as it can provide valuable insight into the progression of the disease and may help in understanding what's happening inside the body. Digestive problems are another common symptom that often goes unnoticed or is dismissed as something minor. But when it comes to pancreatic cancer, these issues are often more severe and persistent, signaling that something is wrong deep inside the body. The pancreas plays a crucial role in digestion, producing enzymes that help break down food and absorb nutrients. When cancer affects the pancreas, it can interfere with this process, leading to digestive issues that are hard to ignore. One of the first signs of digestive problems related to pancreatic cancer is a feeling of fullness after eating only a small amount of food. Even a modest meal may leave someone feeling bloated or uncomfortable, as if their stomach is distended. This sensation is caused by the pancreas's inability to secrete enough digestive enzymes to break down food properly, leading to a buildup of undigested food in the stomach. As a result, the body struggles to absorb nutrients effectively, leaving the person feeling uncomfortably full and lethargic. Another sign of digestive issues is nausea and vomiting, which can occur after meals. Without the proper enzymes, the stomach can't process food as efficiently, causing it to remain in the stomach longer than usual. This can lead to a sense of queasiness, a sensation of heaviness, and eventually vomiting. The body tries to expel the undigested food, but the underlying issue, pancreatic cancer, remains unaddressed. For many, the discomfort doesn't end with bloating and nausea. Over time, digestive problems from pancreatic cancer can lead to more severe symptoms, including diarrhea. This occurs because the body isn't able to absorb fats and other nutrients properly, causing undigested food to pass too quickly through the intestines. As a result, a person may experience frequent, loose stools, which are difficult to control and can be both embarrassing and physically exhausting. The presence of undigested fat in the stool, which is known as stearia, is a hallmark of digestive issues caused by pancreatic cancer. This type of stool is often bulky, pale, and has a particularly foul odor. It may float on the surface of the toilet water due to the high fat content. People experiencing this symptom often notice that their stool appears unusual and may be alarmed by the change in color and consistency. Stearia occurs because the pancreas is no longer producing enough enzymes to process fat, leading to malabsorption. As these digestive issues continue to persist, they can take a significant toll on a person's quality of life. Eating becomes less enjoyable and more of a chore, as the body struggles to process even the simplest foods. The constant bloating, nausea, and diarrhea can lead to weight loss and dehydration, compounding the effects of the cancer. Over time, individuals may find themselves avoiding meals altogether due to the discomfort they associate with eating, further weakening their body and making them more vulnerable. These digestive symptoms may not seem immediately alarming, but when they persist over time, they can provide critical clues about the underlying issue. Pancreatic cancer often interferes with digestion in ways that are subtle at first but progressively worse as the disease advances. Understanding these signs and paying attention to changes in digestion can offer valuable insight into a person's health and potentially indicate the need for further evaluation. A sudden loss of appetite is often one of the most frustrating and confusing symptoms someone may experience. It's easy to brush off as stress, a temporary illness, or just a passing phase. But when it persists and starts to impact daily life, it can signal something more serious, like pancreatic cancer. The pancreas is responsible for producing enzymes that help break down food, and it also plays a role in regulating hormones like insulin. When cancer affects the pancreas, it can disrupt these essential functions, leading to changes in appetite and overall digestive health. One of the first noticeable signs is a person's disinterest in food, even when meals are in front of them. Imagine someone who normally enjoys eating, whether it's a favorite snack, a home-cooked meal, or dining out. Suddenly, food loses its appeal. What was once an enjoyable experience now feels like a chore. Even the smell of food may seem overwhelming, and the thought of eating might evoke feelings of discomfort or aversion. It's not that they want to avoid food, but rather their body no longer craves it in the way it once did. This loss of appetite can be subtle at first. Perhaps meals are skipped here and there, or portions are reduced. Over time, however, it can become more pronounced. Food may simply not sound appealing, and eating may feel like an effort. In some cases, individuals may even feel nauseous at the thought of eating, further contributing to the lack of desire to consume food. As a result, a person may unintentionally start losing weight. But why does this happen? When the pancreas is struggling due to cancer, it becomes less efficient at breaking down nutrients, leading to poor digestion and absorption of food. This can leave the body feeling unfulfilled and sluggish, which, in turn, diminishes the natural drive to eat. The body may also begin to redirect its energy toward other processes, like trying to fight the cancer or deal with inflammation, rather than focusing on hunger signals. A loss of appetite related to pancreatic cancer often doesn't occur in isolation. It's usually accompanied by other symptoms, such as nausea, bloating, or abdominal discomfort, which make eating even less appealing. The constant feeling of fullness or indigestion can further suppress the desire to eat, as the body's natural response is to avoid anything that might cause more discomfort. As the body continues to fight off cancer, it also becomes more difficult for individuals to maintain adequate nutrition. Without the proper intake of food, the body may struggle to replenish its energy stores, leading to further weakness, fatigue, and weight loss. This creates a vicious cycle. Lack of appetite leads to eating less, which leads to further malnutrition and exacerbates other symptoms. For those dealing with pancreatic cancer, this loss of appetite is not just about food, it's about the loss of something essential: nourishment and energy. The body relies on food to fuel its functions, and without that fuel, every system is affected. The person may feel tired, weak, and drained, which only adds to the emotional and physical burden of the disease. Despite this, recognizing the loss of appetite as a symptom and understanding its connection to pancreatic cancer can be a critical first step in recognizing the seriousness of the issue. While appetite loss can be caused by a variety of factors, when it becomes persistent and occurs alongside other symptoms, it can help bring attention to the underlying cause. It serves as a reminder that changes in the body, no matter how subtle, are worth paying attention to, and that even small shifts in behavior can provide important clues to what might be happening inside. We appreciate your support. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more helpful health tips and insights. Turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss out on our latest videos. There's so much more to come. After the weight loss, digestive struggles, and persistent pain, another red flag that may emerge is the sudden onset of diabetes, particularly for someone who has never had trouble with blood sugar levels before. It's an unexpected change that can catch people off guard. Diabetes typically develops gradually over time, but with pancreatic cancer, it can appear without any prior warning, making it one of the more unusual but telling signs. Imagine waking up one day, feeling unusually thirsty no matter how much you drink. Your mouth is dry, and you can't seem to quench your thirst. You find yourself going to the bathroom more often, with a sense of urgency. Your energy levels are low, and you're feeling sluggish, despite getting a decent night's sleep. And most unsettling of all, you start noticing a difference in your weight. Your body doesn't seem to be responding well to food the way it used to. This could be an indication that something isn't right with your body's ability to process glucose. The pancreas plays a crucial role in regulating blood sugar. It produces insulin, a hormone that helps move sugar from the bloodstream into cells where it's used for energy. When pancreatic cancer develops, it can affect the normal functioning of the pancreas, disrupting insulin production and leading to elevated blood sugar levels. This sudden rise in blood sugar levels may lead to new-onset diabetes or, in some cases, make existing diabetes much harder to control. What's alarming about this symptom is its subtle nature. Diabetes is not always seen as a cancer symptom, but when someone who has never experienced issues with blood sugar starts developing symptoms, such as excessive thirst, frequent urination, or unexplained fatigue, it's a sign that the body is struggling with regulating glucose. These signs can easily be mistaken for general fatigue or simply the result of aging, which is why the connection to pancreatic cancer can sometimes be missed. New-onset diabetes is often accompanied by other unusual symptoms. For example, an individual might notice blurred vision or an increased appetite. Despite eating larger meals, these symptoms can be confusing, especially for those who haven't had any problems with their health before. It might feel like the body has suddenly gone off track, and without knowing the underlying cause, these changes can seem random or unrelated. But when pancreatic cancer is the root cause, it's not just about blood sugar levels being off balance. It's also about the hidden ways in which the body is trying to compensate for the loss of normal pancreatic function. The cancer cells, as they grow, can interfere with the pancreas's ability to function properly, leading to both hormonal and metabolic imbalances. This shift in metabolism can have far-reaching consequences, impacting energy levels, mood, and overall well-being. The body, now struggling to manage blood sugar, begins to feel the effects in ways that may seem disconnected from the usual signs of illness. It's not just about being diagnosed with diabetes, but understanding that this sudden change could be a symptom of something more serious. And while new-onset diabetes is a condition in itself, it can serve as an early indicator that the body is signaling deeper internal issues. For many, this symptom may be one of the first things they notice before anything else becomes apparent. Because of its deceptive nature, it is vital to be aware that a sudden shift in blood sugar levels is not always just about diabetes alone. It can be a sign of a larger health concern, one that deserves attention even when diabetes seems to be the primary issue. By understanding how pancreatic cancer can trigger these unusual changes in blood sugar regulation, individuals are better equipped to interpret these signs and seek out medical guidance early, before the situation becomes more severe. Itchy skin is a sensation most people encounter at some point in their lives. Whether from dry weather, an allergic reaction, or even a bug bite. But when the itch seems persistent or unexplained, especially if it comes alongside other troubling symptoms, it can raise a red flag. For those who experience pancreatic cancer, itchy skin can be an unexpected, yet significant symptom. The connection lies in the liver's role within the body, which can be affected by a growing pancreatic tumor. When pancreatic cancer develops, it can lead to the blockage of bile ducts, which causes bile to build up in the liver. Bile, which is crucial for digestion, contains substances like bilirubin. When bilirubin doesn't drain properly from the liver, it can accumulate in the bloodstream, leading to jaundice, a yellowing of the skin and eyes. But before the visible yellow hue sets in, many people may first notice a feeling of itchiness or a persistent skin irritation. This itching, often described as relentless and frustrating, typically begins on the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet but can spread to other parts of the body. It's not just an occasional scratch, it can be all-consuming, leaving the skin feeling as if it's crawling or burning. This sensation might come and go, or it could persist for long periods. The reason why this happens is linked to the liver's inability to process bile properly. When bile acids accumulate under the skin, they can trigger an intense itching sensation. While this symptom is not exclusive to pancreatic cancer, it is an important one to recognize, especially when paired with other signs like jaundice, unexplained weight loss, or digestive problems. The frustration of dealing with itchy skin can have a deep impact on a person's well-being. It's a symptom that can affect one's daily routine, from getting a good night's sleep to focusing at work. The more the skin itches, the more it becomes a part of daily life. Imagine trying to relax at the end of a long day, only to be kept awake by constant discomfort. This type of irritation can quickly turn into a source of emotional distress, leaving individuals feeling helpless. For those dealing with this symptom, it's important to understand that the itch is not simply a surface-level annoyance. It may be a sign of something deeper, something related to the liver's impaired ability to function. For some, the constant itch may even worsen with time, leading to scratching that results in raw, irritated skin. This can cause further discomfort, creating a vicious cycle where the person feels trapped in their own body, itching with no relief in sight. What makes this symptom particularly dangerous is that it can be easily overlooked or attributed to more common skin conditions. Itchy skin is often dismissed as a result of dry weather, allergies, or even stress. However, if the itch persists and no obvious cause can be found, and if it is accompanied by other symptoms like jaundice, weight loss, or digestive issues, it may be signaling that something more serious is at play. For those who experience these kinds of skin symptoms, the intensity of the itch can serve as a powerful reminder that something is amiss. The discomfort that once seemed like an isolated issue becomes a constant companion. But it's important to recognize this symptom in the context of a larger pattern. Pancreatic cancer, often a silent killer, can reveal its presence through seemingly small but significant clues. The itching may not be the first symptom to notice, but when it occurs along with other changes in the body, it becomes a vital part of understanding the disease's progression. Understanding the connection between itchy skin and pancreatic cancer can help those who experience this symptom gain a deeper understanding of their own health. It's an important part of the puzzle that should never be ignored. Fatigue can sometimes be a silent, gradual onset that many people dismiss as part of a hectic lifestyle. Yet, when fatigue lingers, despite getting enough rest, it may be signaling something deeper within the body, something that should not be ignored. For those who have experienced unexplained and persistent exhaustion, the possibility of pancreatic cancer may be a concern. Imagine waking up in the morning, feeling like you haven't rested at all, despite a full night's sleep. Throughout the day, simple tasks like walking up a flight of stairs or making a meal feel like monumental challenges. No matter how much rest is taken, that constant sense of tiredness doesn't seem to go away. For someone battling pancreatic cancer, this is a reality they may unknowingly face. Fatigue, especially when it's unusual and out of proportion to one's normal energy levels, can be a subtle but important symptom. It's not the tiredness that's resolved with a good night's sleep or a break from the usual routine. This is the kind of fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. It can make everyday activities feel impossible, draining a person's strength and leaving them feeling worn out all the time. What causes this type of fatigue in pancreatic cancer? One reason could be the body's response to the tumor itself. As the cancer progresses, it can cause metabolic changes that drain energy levels. The body may be working harder to fight the disease, leaving little energy for the usual functions. This could also be due to the impact of the cancer on the digestive system. When the pancreas is compromised, it can affect the body's ability to absorb nutrients effectively, leading to malnutrition and the resulting tiredness. Moreover, pancreatic cancer can also affect blood sugar levels, which can exacerbate feelings of tiredness and sluggishness. A decrease in essential nutrients and energy intake, combined with the body's immune response, creates a combination of fatigue that seems to take over every part of one's day. This form of fatigue is different from the temporary tiredness that people experience after a busy week or an intense workout. It's a deep, relentless exhaustion that can affect one's mental clarity and emotional well-being. It's the kind of fatigue that interferes with everyday life, preventing people from enjoying the activities they once loved or engaging in their usual routines. Whether it's at work, social events, or simply completing household chores, the exhaustion feels constant and overpowering. For those who are struggling with this unexplained fatigue, it can be easy to dismiss it as just another sign of stress or age. But when it persists, it's essential to understand that it could be a critical symptom of something more serious. While everyone feels tired from time to time, when this fatigue doesn't improve with rest, it might be a clue that something deeper is happening inside the body. This symptom, although often subtle and overlooked, is an essential warning sign that shouldn't be ignored. Fatigue is the body's way of telling you that it needs attention, that something isn't quite right. It serves as a reminder that the body should be listened to and respected. While it may not be the most obvious symptom, it can often be the first clue that something serious, like pancreatic cancer, may be developing. Being aware of how persistent and unexplained fatigue feels is key in recognizing this symptom. Unlike the usual tiredness people experience, this fatigue is not temporary. It lasts for weeks or even months, impacting a person's quality of life and energy levels. Understanding this difference can be a powerful tool in identifying the warning signs early on. Blood clots are often associated with injuries, surgeries, or other obvious causes. However, in the case of pancreatic cancer, blood clots can sometimes appear without warning or any direct trigger. These clots are a subtle yet important symptom that may indicate an underlying problem with the body, especially if they occur unexpectedly or without any clear reason. Imagine a person who leads a relatively normal life. They're active, healthy, and engaged in their daily routines. Suddenly, they experience pain, swelling, or tenderness in their legs. They might dismiss it, attributing it to long hours of standing or sitting, or perhaps to an injury they don't quite remember. But over time, the swelling worsens, The pain intensifies. It's a familiar discomfort. But there's an underlying tension, the kind of discomfort that doesn't go away no matter what they try. These symptoms, though not always immediately linked to pancreatic cancer, can often be a signal. Pancreatic cancer, in particular, is known to contribute to an increased risk of blood clots, a condition known as deep vein thrombosis, DVT. DVT typically occurs when a blood clot forms in one of the deep veins. Usually in the legs, these clots can cause swelling, pain, and redness, and they can be especially dangerous if they travel to the lungs, resulting in a pulmonary embolism, which can be life-threatening. Why does pancreatic cancer increase the likelihood of blood clots? It's due to several factors. First, cancer can cause inflammation within the body. This inflammation often triggers the release of certain proteins that increase the clotting ability of the blood. The presence of a tumor in the pancreas can lead to the release of substances that disrupt normal blood flow and circulation, making clots more likely to form. Additionally, patients with pancreatic cancer may face other complications, such as an imbalance in their blood's ability to clot due to changes in their liver function. The liver is responsible for producing proteins that help control blood clotting. And when its function is compromised, the risk of clotting increases significantly. As pancreatic cancer progresses, these effects can become more pronounced, leading to clot formation that might otherwise go unnoticed. For individuals who experience unexplained swelling, redness, or discomfort in their limbs, these are signs that should not be ignored. If blood clots occur, they can limit blood flow to vital organs, which can compound the already dangerous effects of pancreatic cancer. The formation of clots can even exacerbate the severity of the condition, making it harder for the body to fight off the disease or undergo effective treatment. But not all clots are visible on the surface. In some cases, a clot can form in a part of the body where the symptoms aren't immediately obvious. For example, clots can form in deeper veins, where they might not show visible signs like swelling or redness. These deep clots are often referred to as silent blood clots because they don't exhibit the clear, noticeable symptoms of their more surface-level counterparts. When clots are detected early, treatment options are available. These options range from blood-thinning medications to more intensive interventions, depending on the severity of the clot. However, when left undiagnosed or untreated, clots can lead to life-threatening complications, including organ damage, heart failure, or stroke. Understanding the connection between pancreatic cancer and blood clots is crucial for people who may experience unusual or unexplained symptoms. Blood clots are often overlooked as a symptom of cancer, but they can be a sign that something deeper is at play within the body. Awareness of this connection helps individuals stay informed, potentially leading to earlier detection and more effective treatment options. The symptoms of blood clots might seem disconnected from the digestive issues or weight loss associated with pancreatic cancer, but they are all part of the body's response to the disease's progression. As the body's internal systems work to digest food, absorb nutrients, and process waste, subtle changes can sometimes indicate a deeper issue. Changes in stool or urine color may seem like a simple inconvenience, but they can also serve as important signals of potential health concerns. For individuals who may be at risk of pancreatic cancer, paying close attention to these changes becomes even more crucial. The color of your stool is directly related to how well your digestive system is functioning. Normally, stools are brown due to bile, a digestive fluid produced by the liver and stored in the gallbladder. However, a significant alteration in color could suggest a disruption in this process. In the case of pancreatic cancer, when a tumor blocks the bile duct or disrupts normal bile flow, it can result in pale or clay-colored stools. This happens because bile is not able to reach the intestines, where it normally helps break down fats and contributes to the stool's brown color. When this bile is obstructed, the resulting stools lose their typical color, leading to a pale or yellowish appearance. Alongside changes in stool color, urine color can also provide clues about the body's condition. Normally, urine should be pale yellow, a sign that the kidneys are efficiently filtering out waste. But if the liver or bile ducts are compromised by a tumor, bilirubin, a waste product that is usually processed by the liver, can build up in the bloodstream. This excess bilirubin can then be excreted through the kidneys, leading to dark, amber, or brown-colored urine. This change in urine color, often described as tea-colored urine, is a warning sign that should not be overlooked, especially when combined with other symptoms like jaundice or abdominal pain. The connection between these changes and pancreatic cancer lies in the role the pancreas plays in the digestive system. Pancreatic tumors can obstruct the bile duct or the intestines, interrupting the normal digestion and waste elimination process. As a result, the body may struggle to process bile, leading to the noticeable changes in stool and urine color. While changes in stool and urine color can be caused by a variety of factors, when they occur alongside other symptoms, such as unexplained weight loss, jaundice, or persistent abdominal pain, they should be taken seriously. These signs often indicate that something might be disrupting the body's delicate balance, and addressing the issue sooner rather than later can make a significant difference. Recognizing these symptoms provides a better understanding of what the body is experiencing. While it can be unsettling to notice changes in stool or urine color, knowing the potential implications and understanding how the body's systems work together gives individuals a chance to stay informed and empowered about their health. For many people, back pain is a familiar and often fleeting discomfort, maybe from lifting something heavy, sitting in one position for too long, or sleeping in an awkward position. But there's a certain kind of back pain that doesn't go away. It lingers, stubbornly refusing to let go. And it can feel like something more than just a strain or tired muscles. This isn't the kind of pain that gets better after a good stretch or a hot shower. Instead, it sticks around, intensifies, and starts to affect other parts of daily life. It might begin as a dull ache in the lower back, just enough to make you aware of its presence. But over time, this pain starts to feel deeper, more profound, like it's coming from within your body. It may even spread across your back, reaching up toward the ribs, or even cause discomfort in the upper back or between the shoulder blades. And as the pain persists, it becomes harder to ignore. At night, it can disrupt your sleep. After meals, the discomfort might increase, leaving you restless and unsettled. For some, this is a pain they live with for weeks, or even months, without understanding why it's happening. And just like any common back pain, it's easy to dismiss. After all, back pain is so common, right? But this particular pain can be a subtle but serious warning sign, one that might be linked to something far deeper than a muscle issue. The persistent nature of this discomfort, especially when combined with other symptoms, can be a clue that something inside the body needs attention. When the pain doesn't go away, when it gets worse over time, it may no longer be something to just ride out. It could be signaling that there's more going on underneath the surface. And understanding this could make all the difference in detecting a condition like pancreatic cancer early. As we've just explored, pancreatic cancer can present with subtle symptoms, and it's crucial to recognize them early. Which of these signs did you find most eye-opening? And why? Friends, please kindly share your thoughts in our comment section below to connect, share, and reflect. After all, raising awareness can make a world of difference. Plus, it's always interesting to learn from each other's experiences. As we've seen, pancreatic cancer often remains undetected until it has advanced, making it one of the deadliest diseases. The symptoms are often subtle and easy to overlook. But by understanding the warning signs and taking proactive steps, the risk can be reduced. The good news is that there are many ways individuals can lower their chances of developing this dangerous condition. And the path to prevention often begins with simple, everyday changes. First, let's take a closer look at one of the most common yet easily overlooked risk factors, obesity. For individuals struggling with unexplained weight loss, a common early sign of pancreatic cancer, maintaining a healthy weight is a powerful preventive tool. Excess fat, particularly around the abdomen, can lead to inflammation and increase the body's risk for chronic diseases like cancer. By adopting a balanced diet filled with whole grains, lean proteins, fruits, and vegetables, the body can reduce the inflammatory processes that contribute to cancer development. These foods not only support a healthy immune system but also help regulate blood sugar levels, which can alleviate stress on the pancreas and reduce the chances of developing conditions like diabetes. Another symptom of pancreatic cancer. For many, a major concern might be the presence of digestive issues. Pancreatic cancer often leads to a breakdown in the body's digestive capabilities, causing symptoms like nausea, diarrhea, and bloating. A diet rich in fiber and essential nutrients can improve digestive health and reduce inflammation. Simple habits, such as eating smaller meals more frequently, reducing processed foods, and drinking plenty of water, can help manage these symptoms and support the pancreas. Regular physical activity, 2. Improves digestion by promoting healthy bowel function and reducing overall stress on the digestive system. Smoking is another contributor to pancreatic cancer, as it directly links to many of the severe symptoms, such as fatigue and jaundice. The toxins in cigarette smoke harm the pancreas, increasing the likelihood of developing cancer. For those already dealing with unexplained weight loss or fatigue, quitting smoking can significantly reduce these symptoms. Not only does quitting lower the risk of pancreatic cancer, but it also improves overall energy levels, reduces inflammation, and boosts the immune system. It's never too late to quit, and the benefits of stopping smoking can be felt almost immediately, giving the body a chance to heal and restore balance. Excessive alcohol consumption is another common factor associated with pancreatic issues. Chronic drinking can lead to pancreatitis, which in turn increases the risk of pancreatic cancer. For those experiencing changes in stool or urine color, another common symptom of advanced pancreatic cancer, limiting alcohol intake can help alleviate stress on the pancreas and reduce the chances of this dangerous progression. Moderation is key, and by controlling alcohol consumption, the digestive system can remain healthy, and the pancreas can continue to function optimally. When it comes to new-onset diabetes, which can be an early sign of pancreatic cancer, regular exercise plays a key role. Exercise helps regulate blood sugar levels, and for those with a family history of diabetes or those already experiencing early symptoms, staying active can improve insulin sensitivity and reduce the risk of pancreatic damage. Engaging in physical activity also supports a healthy weight and reduces abdominal fat, further decreasing the likelihood of developing diabetes or pancreatic cancer. It's important to note that physical activity doesn't have to be intense. Walking, swimming, or even gardening can be incredibly effective in managing blood sugar and supporting overall health. Chronic pancreatitis is another condition closely linked to pancreatic cancer. For those who experience recurring abdominal pain, which is a common symptom of both pancreatitis and pancreatic cancer, managing this condition through a healthy lifestyle is essential. A combination of a nutrient-dense diet, regular exercise, and staying hydrated can help manage the inflammation caused by chronic pancreatitis. In addition, for those at risk due to family history or genetic factors, speaking with a healthcare professional about potential screenings can help monitor the condition and catch any changes early. There's also the emotional toll that pancreatic cancer symptoms can take. Fatigue, unexplained weight loss, or changes in appetite can often lead to feelings of helplessness or distress. The good news is that a holistic approach to health can help reduce these symptoms. A supportive network of family and friends, combined with practices like mindfulness and stress reduction techniques, can play a powerful role in maintaining mental and emotional health. Additionally, managing sleep patterns, staying hydrated, and eating balanced meals all contribute to improved energy levels and overall well-being. While genetics and family history play a role in pancreatic cancer, lifestyle factors are the most significant modifiable risk factors. By focusing on a healthy diet, regular exercise, avoiding harmful habits like smoking, and staying on top of medical checkups, individuals can reduce their risk of pancreatic cancer and improve their overall quality of life. It's essential to remember that while symptoms like jaundice, unexplained weight loss, and fatigue can be concerning, making changes to lifestyle habits can reduce their severity and even prevent them from escalating into something more serious. Taking proactive steps toward prevention not only reduces the risk of pancreatic cancer but also empowers individuals to live healthier, more vibrant lives. The key is recognizing that many of the habits that contribute to better health also serve as a strong defense against cancer. Through simple, consistent actions, it is possible to dramatically reduce the risk of pancreatic cancer, improve overall well-being, and lead a life full of energy and vitality. Throughout this video, we've explored 11 significant warning signs of pancreatic cancer and helpful preventive tips. Recognizing these symptoms could play a vital role in early detection, improving treatment outcomes, and ultimately saving lives. Let's quickly recap the signs that might indicate a deeper health concern. 1. Jaundice, yellowing of the skin and eyes, often accompanied by itchy skin, occurs when a tumor blocks the bile ducts, preventing bile from flowing properly. 2. Unexplained weight loss. Sudden weight loss without any changes to diet or exercise can indicate a problem with the pancreas, which affects nutrient absorption. 3. Abdominal pain. Persistent discomfort or pain in the upper abdomen or back, often worsening over time, can be a sign of a growing tumor pressing against nearby organs and nerves. 4. Digestive issues, bloating, nausea, and difficulty eating, stemming from a lack of digestive enzymes, are common digestive symptoms associated with pancreatic cancer. 5. Loss of appetite, a reduced desire to eat, often due to discomfort or pain in the abdominal area, can be an early warning sign of pancreatic cancer. 6. New-onset diabetes. Sudden onset or worsening diabetes can occur when the pancreas is unable to properly regulate blood sugar levels due to cancerous changes. 7. Itchy skin. Blocked bile ducts can cause bile to build up in the liver, leading to intense itching, particularly on the palms and soles of the feet, often seen alongside jaundice. 8. Fatigue. Unexplained tiredness or fatigue, even with adequate rest, can arise from the body's inability to absorb nutrients or from the general toll that cancer takes on the body. 9. Blood clots. Unexplained blood clots, particularly in the legs or lungs, can be a result of pancreatic cancer, as the tumor may interfere with the body's blood clotting system. 10. Changes in stool or urine color. Pale or clay-colored stool and darkened urine often indicate bile duct obstruction, leading to improper processing and excretion of bile. 11. Back pain. Persistent back pain, especially in the lower back, that doesn't respond to typical treatments, can be related to a pancreatic tumor pressing against nearby nerves. While these symptoms may seem unrelated at first, experiencing several of them together might signal a serious health issue. Pancreatic cancer is often difficult to diagnose early because these symptoms overlap with other conditions. But recognizing them and staying aware could give you a crucial advantage. Listening to your body is the first step in maintaining your health. If you notice any of these symptoms persisting or worsening, it's important to consult with a healthcare professional. Early detection is key to better outcomes, and taking proactive steps in your health journey can make all the difference. Whether it's reaching out to a doctor, asking questions, or simply monitoring your symptoms, staying informed and involved in your health is empowering. The earlier you notice changes, the sooner you can address them, potentially saving your life. Your health is a valuable asset. The more aware you are of the signs and symptoms that your body gives you, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions about your well-being. Understanding potential red flags like those of pancreatic cancer is an important part of being proactive with your health. Every body is different, and recognizing when something isn't quite right allows you to act early. Taking action, whether by seeking medical advice, making lifestyle changes, or staying more conscious of your body's signals, can lead to better health decisions and ultimately, a longer and healthier life. We hope this video has helped you become more aware and empowered to take charge of your health. Thank you so much for watching. If you find this content helpful, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like, comment, and share it with your friends and family.